Hello everybody and welcome to Buffalo Bridal Association's Wedding Planning Weekly, sponsored in part by Lucarelli's Banquets and Key Video Productions. I'm Ben Fantaske.
And I'm Katie Lucarelli. Well, the countdown is on for the Buffalo Bridal Expo, one of the largest free bridal events coming to the beautiful Seneca Niagara Casino in Niagara Falls in just 4 weeks.
Everyone in the planning team has been working around the clock to get ready for what we now believe will be one of the largest events in our history.
Hundreds of brides-to-be and thousands of their guests will be converging at Seneca Niagara Casino on February 19th to get those last-minute deals from some of the best wedding vendors in Western New York.
One of those companies exhibiting at the expo on Sunday is Artistic Photo. Earlier this morning, I caught up with BBA member Harvey Huff to see what he has planned for his booth, and he also told me what newly engaged couples should consider when deciding on photography for their wedding day. Harvey, we've not had the pleasure of meeting before today, but I've heard your name in some wedding circles over the years, and it's a real honor for me to have you on the program today. Thanks so much for joining me.
Oh, thanks for having me here today.
Tell me a little bit about your company, how you got started in the wedding business, and some of the changes that you've experienced as a professional wedding photographer over the years.
Well, I started with wedding photography way back in high school. I won't give up the year. I started my first wedding as a junior and been doing weddings ever since. Film was always the big thing, and I was probably one of the first ones to jump onto the digital era. The changes over the years, besides clothing styles, have become different styles with photography. Photojournalism, is one aspect. To me, it's a lot of fun. It's been enlightening over the years.
How would you describe your style of photography?
Well, I'm not sure I really actually have a style. I felt over the years each bride and groom's got to be treated differently. I could do photojournalism or a lot of candids, combination of the both. And I tend to feel out the bride and groom and their personalities and how they're going to run through the day. It's a lot easier to work with them once you get to know them.
Harvey, let's talk about your work. What do you think distinguishes you from other photographers other than the fact that you pretty much have the lock on shooting some really spectacular images at Niagara Falls?
Well, being that I own the chapel, Niagara Falls Chapel, and I'm also a minister, besides fun, I've got a great backdrop. I really don't need a building to have a chapel. They come in, we get married on multitude of locations around the falls, with the Horseshoe Falls in the background, the breathtaking Niagara Falls in the background, and just a lot of surrounding areas, some private, some not so private. We probably go between 150 and 200 weddings a year because they get married on Tuesday afternoon at 1 o'clock, Thursday evening at 6 o'clock. And wintertime really doesn't hold back. People come in here and want to get married in the snow with the falls, and it's an awesome backdrop with the falls in the wintertime. I've met people from Holland, all over the world, Vegas, they come here from Vegas. Just had a couple from Montana. A lot of people come from locally, Cleveland, Philly, New York, Pittsburgh, where it's only a couple-hour drive. So we tend to meet a lot of different people, and sometimes 3, 4, 5 weddings in a day, depending on the day.
Harvey, let's talk about securing your services for a wedding. Now, you don't have a brick and mortar. Your office is basically Niagara Falls. What can newly engaged couples expect when they schedule a meeting with you and want to discuss their special day?
Well, when we first meet via email, telephone, texting nowadays, which has become pretty popular, we will meet on a non-professional basis, like a cup of coffee, a drink. When I like to meet them, we're going to meet them as a friend, not as a client. So we're going to get, learn something about each other, why we're there talking. My business is Niagara Falls Chapel, in conjunction with Artistic Photo. So it's strictly not a chapel. So we do weddings, photography, and ministry service outside of Niagara Falls. We go to Buffalo, Cheektowaga, Fredonia. I've been as far as Rochester, to perform and photograph a wedding. So when we meet, it's going to be as friends, not as clients and professional the first time. The second time, it's even going to be a lot easier for them and for me when we sit down and talk, or if I don't meet them again till the wedding. We will just go out and we know each other, know each other how we feel, our personalities, and things are going to work out great.
Finally, Harvey, I want to thank you for participating as a vendor in the Buffalo Bridal Expo. Now, as a wedding professional, what do you like best about bridal shows, and why would you encourage couples to attend Buffalo Bridal Expo at Seneca Niagara Casino?
It entails a lot of energy. Being the only last bridal show of the year prior to the big wedding season coming up in 17 is going to offer a lot of benefits for the brides and grooms and families to come down here and enjoy the terrific vendors that we have here at the Buffalo Bridal Association.
Harvey, thanks so much for joining me today.
Thanks for having me. It's been a great time.
Buffalo Bridal Expo is only a month away. So if you haven't already registered, go online today for your free tickets. There'll be great discounts, opportunities to meet with vendors, sit in the limos, taste the food, taste the cakes. We're even giving away thousands of dollars in prizes. So you don't want to miss the show of shows. Hey Harvey, any specials that you'll be running at the expo at Seneca Niagara Casino?
I'm giving away a great special this year for a 2-hour wedding package with minister for those who just have a short wedding coming up and don't want to get into the big expense of the all-day wedding. This is going to be a great package. It's got photography for 2 hours with 2 photographers and the minister who will marry you with a smile.
Wow, the whole kit and caboodle. There you have it, just another reason why you should plan on attending. We'll be right back with more after these messages from our sponsors.
Imagine your guests' delight when they learn that Lucarelli's Banquet Center is hosting your celebration. Lucarelli's offers 4 distinct and beautiful rooms that can host functions from 30 to 800 in lavish splendor. Looking to have your event off-site? Our full kitchen on wheels can travel to your destination to cater in style. For the Southtown's premier destination for weddings, social events, or corporate meetings, Lucarelli's Banquet Center, where it's only the best for your guests.
The key to getting a great video of your wedding day is knowing every emotion will be captured. The key to getting a treasured keepsake of the sights and sounds of your celebration is hiring a professional team with an unobtrusive style using the best equipment. The key to choosing your wedding cinematographer is trust. Couples have trusted Key for over 20 years. Key Video, Buffalo's best videos. Call, click, or visit us today.
Tuxedo Junction. Stop in or go online to order your free swatches today. We're back. You know, almost every day, brides-to-be email or call the Buffalo Bridal Association with questions pertaining to their upcoming wedding. Some are easy, and some not so much.
So each week on the show, we call in the experts to discuss different aspects of your wedding day planning, decor, music, photography, limo service, insurance, cake, and that's just to start you off.
And industry leaders from the Buffalo Bridal Association suggest questions that you should be asking before signing on the dotted line.
Today's topic, questions to ask your jeweler.
The jewelry store is usually the first stop for the groom-to-be as he begins his wedding planning journey with his fiancée. But before you sign on the dotted line, there are some questions you should be asking as you build a relationship together and a relationship with your jeweler. And who better to ask than Jim Newman, owner of S&E Jewelers. Jim, it's great to have you part of Wedding Planning Weekly.
Thank you, Mike. You too.
Now, I remember back when I was just a kid seeing John Starr, founder of S&E, in those old TV commercials wearing the King's hat. Mm-hmm. He'd feel right at home right here, wouldn't he?
Oh, yes, he'd love it.
What was his mantra?
That was S&E Jewelers, where the customer is always king or queen.
Does his legacy still continue today at S&E?
Yes, it sure does. In regards to the customer relationship, putting that customer first, the generations, like as you said, mentioned 60 years plus, the customers are continually being taken care of year after year, and generation to generation seeing those children and grandchildren come on board.
Question number one, what's the difference between purchasing an engagement ring from a jeweler as opposed to going to a store that just sells jewelry?
With a jeweler, you have someone usually that's knowledgeable, that has been doing this, like I said, most of my life. Where you have that professionalism, you have the knowledge, you have the ability to do creations, make things. You're not just selling a commodity, you're actually, creating memories.
Okay, tip number two, guarantees. Isn't every jewelry purchase guaranteed?
That's something that's important. That's sometimes a misconception when buying things. Oh, they'll just bring it back, it just broke or something. But most of the time, through the chain stores and whatnot, are selling warranties and guarantees that people have to pay over and above.
All right, when things break, you're
Yes.
talking about repairs. Is your jeweler skilled to do repairs on the premises? Another tip.
Many places don't have that luxury ability, and it really comes down to a customer service thing as well, to have that piece that it's not 20, 30 days, out being repaired. You have the jeweler in-house to be able to take care and cater the needs of the client right then and there.
Question number 4, does your jeweler offer you 100% of what you paid for your diamond when you decide you want to upgrade in the future?
Many customers and brides and grooms obviously have budgets, so we try to focus on that in mind when they might want this size diamond, but this is their budget. So get the nice diamond, get something that's quality. Don't worry about it, because down the road you can come back to us. We'll give you 100% of your diamond guarantee when you decide to upgrade and get that and have your cake and eat it.
And it's all about personal attention, isn't
Correct,
it?
yes.
Does your jeweler have what it takes to be your personal jeweler?
Well, it all starts with relationship and the ability, not only that, but to have the product in the store. Not just your bride's, your wedding band and engagement ring, but also those items, that gift ideas for the grooms and the mother of the brides and things like that, where you have the ability to have those in the store, giving them options. Some have wedding planners and some don't, so we try to be that little bit of a coordinator as well and have the items there on hand to be able to show them that and give them the ability to do a free layaway, to extend the plans of things so they can make things work over their time and budget.
Very, very good. Well, you heard it. At S&E, they have hundreds of loose diamonds and designer settings to choose from. Or you can work with one of their talented designers and in-house goldsmiths to design your own. Go down, check them out. The legacy continues.
Well, I'm sure you figured out by now that wedding planning is a lot of work, but choosing your vendors from the roster of BBA members can at least cut down on the stress and worry. Right now, let's take a look at one of those members. Key Video, Buffalo's Best Videos, showcasing this week's video trailer. And it's coming to a screen near you.
This is my love song to you. Let every woman know I'm yours, so you can fall asleep each night, babe, and know I'm dreaming of you more. You're always hoping that we make it. You always want to keep my gaze, but you're the only one I see, love, and that's the one thing that won't change. I will never stop trying. I will never stop watching as you leave. I will never stop losing my breath every time I see you looking back at me. And I will never stop holding your hand. I will never stop opening your door. I will never stop choosing you, babe. I will never get used to you. And with this love song to you, it's not a momentary phase. You are my life, I don't deserve you, but you love me just the same. And as the mirror says we're older, I will not look the other way. You are my life, my love, my only, and that's the one thing that won't change. I will never stop trying. I will never stop watching as you leave. I will never stop losing my breath every time I see you looking back at me. And I will never stop holding your hand. I will never stop opening your door. I will never stop choosing you, babe. I will never get used to you. Still get my heart racing. You still get my heart racing. For you still get my heart racing. You still get my heart racing for you. I will never stop trying. I will never get used to you.
This portion of the program was sponsored by Buffalo's Best Videos, premier wedding storytelling. If you only make it to one bridal show before your wedding, this is the show of shows and you won't want to miss it. It's Buffalo Bridal Expo, featuring some of the area's finest wedding vendors, along with thousands of dollars in discounts and prizes. Come to the expo, the Buffalo Bridal Expo, Sunday, February 19th at Seneca Niagara Resort and Casino, and plan your whole wedding in one great day. Tickets are free, but they're going fast. Register today and instantly download your tickets at buffalobridalexpo.com. That's buffalobridalexpo.com.
I'm Jeff Toy, and I'll see you at the Buffalo Bridal Expo 2017.
Welcome back to our show. One of the most important decisions you'll make as you plan your wedding day is choosing the photographer to document the moments that you've been dreaming about since you were a little girl. Here's photographer Dave Wozniak with his take on photographing today's modern bride.
I'm Dave Wozniak, the owner at Wozniak's Photography. We've been in business for over 30 years. I love this business. It's more than a hobby. I've been able to turn my hobby into a living, and there's nothing better than not having to call work work.
I'm Amanda Wozniak, and I work here as a photographer. It's a great job to have. I love doing it. I love working with the bride and groom all day. I love to see happy people, and it's just a great environment to be in.
I'm Brianna Wozniak. I'm a photojournalist here in Wozniak's Photography, and I also work in the office assembling the final albums. I get all the candid pictures. I zoom in on people's hands, flowers, small details that the bride has put together for months leading to the big day.
It's a privilege to be a wedding photographer. You're with people on the most important day of their life.
Usually at the bride's house when we first get there, it's crazy and hectic, and we like to just smooth things out and make the day go nice and easy for them.
We never will miss a shot because we're busy doing something else. That only comes with experience.
By the end of the day, we usually feel like we're a part of the family. Half the time they don't even realize we're still there, which means we did our job without being in anybody's face.
Our experience often translates into a more relaxed, stress-free day for the bride and groom. We do this every weekend. Most brides and grooms do this once in a lifetime.
My personal favorite part of the day is the father-daughter dance. I love it. It always chokes me up a little bit and I get a little bit teary-eyed. I think of my dad.
We know we're going to give you great photographs. What we like is at the end of the day, when you know you've had a great time with us and you've got the most awesome photographs you could possibly imagine.
Some people consider the reception your debut into the world of entertaining, so it pays to get help from the pros who will work hard to make you look good. Next up is a glimpse at a Western New York landmark and valued member of the Buffalo Bridal Association, Lucarelli's Banquets. And I have to tell you, it's a fantastic choice to host your bridal shower, rehearsal party, and of course your reception.
Host to hundreds of events since opening its doors in 1981, Lucarelli's Banquet Center is the Southtown's premier destination for weddings. And when it comes to creating memories that last a lifetime, the Lucarelli family has one mission: to bring your dream wedding to life.
No two brides are the same. Every wedding is different here. We listen to what the client wants, the bride, the groom. This girl's been dreaming of this her whole life. We plan styles around what you want, time frames around what you want. Everything is built around the way the bride wants. It's her wedding, not ours. And that's one of the goals that we have here at Lucarelli's, myself and my daughters. We're always looking for what's new, and we're trying to bring it to the brides.
Lucarelli's Banquet Center has beautifully appointed rooms, each with its own unique flavor and style. Our Franklin room, with its elegant design and private courtyard, creates an ideal setting for your guests. And then the loft. It's Lucarelli's best-kept secret, with a style and sophistication all its own. Finally, Gatsby, with seating for up to 800 people. This room exemplifies the perfect blend of classic elegance and contemporary decor. When you book your wedding reception with us, your guests' enjoyment and total satisfaction is our top priority.
When my newly engaged couple comes in, I'm here as their in-house wedding coordinator to help them with every single detail to paint the perfect picture for their wedding. I'm here to help them with their linens, what color napkins they want, if they want black chair covers, if they want Chiavari chairs, if they want chargers, to help them plan their menu, because coming in, you don't know what you want, but you know what you like. Every little detail is my priority on your wedding day.
This same attention to detail is evident should you choose to use our off-premise catering option.
Whether we are catering an intimate wedding in your backyard or at one of our other locations such as Botanical Gardens, Shays, Hayloft in the Grove, Knox Farms, the Lucarelli team will be there to cater your needs. When the truck rolls up, we hit the ground running. We start with setting up gorgeous cocktail hour displays, setting up of your tables, which includes the linens, the silverware, the glassware, your favors, centerpieces. And through the process, you can count on me to be there to make sure that everything gets done the Lucarelli way.
And then there's the food. Lucarelli's culinary team works hard to bring exquisite cuisine. The quality of food and service is unparalleled.
When it comes to menu selecting here, we will customize it to whatever your needs and your budget and your palate. The one thing that we guarantee is it's prepared, hot, fresh, and delicious.
The menu is unlimited and the options are infinite, only at Lucarelli's.
We invite you and your guests to enjoy one of the most unique special events venues in Western New York. Lucarelli's 50,000 square foot facility is here to serve, and the staff is ready to cater to your every need. For showers, rehearsal parties, or receptions, call us at 824-8711 or visit us online at lucarellis.com. Come experience the personal touch of a Lucarelli, where it's only the best for your guests.
We promised you fashions, and fashions you shall get. After this break, stay with us.
This portion of the program was sponsored by Ilio de Palos, a Buffalo, New York tradition since 1965.
Ilio de Palos Restaurant, Ringside Lounge, and Banquet Facility. Ilio de Palos, we cater to your dreams.
If you only make it to one bridal show before your wedding, this is the show of shows and you won't want to miss it. It's Buffalo Bridal Expo, featuring some of the area's finest wedding vendors, along with thousands of dollars in discounts and prizes. Come to the expo, the Buffalo Bridal Expo, Sunday, February 19th at Seneca Niagara Resort and Casino, and plan your whole wedding in one great day. Tickets are free, but they're going fast. Register today and instantly download your tickets at buffalobridalexpo.com. That's buffalobridalexpo.com.
Want to take your event to the next level? You come to the right place. Custom designer prints, props, social media integration, green screen technology. All you need to do is call. Weddings, corporate events, school events, retirement parties, birthdays, holiday parties, bar and bat mitzvahs, graduations. Reserve your photo booth today.
probably heard me say this before, but it bears repeating. As newly engaged couples, you're about to spend more money than you ever have on things you've never purchased before, from businesses you've most likely never heard of. Choosing businesses from the roster of the Buffalo Bridal Association should be your first step as you begin your wedding planning journey. Businesses like Tuxedo Junction.
At Tuxedo Junction, we make fitting your out-of-town groomsmen easy. Send in your measurements, keep track of your guys with My Wedding Planner, have a tuxedo ready and waiting in the city where your ceremony is taking place. All online at tuxedojunction.com. Let the guys travel, not the tuxedos. When you want your wedding party to look their best, Tuxedo Junction is the place to go. With the newest styles and the latest trends, we carry exclusive designers you won't find anywhere else, including Calvin Michaels New York, Perry Ellis, and Oleg Cassini. With hundreds of colors to choose from, we coordinate with all major dress designers. Order your free color swatch today at tuxedojunction.com. You've found your perfect color. Now, find your perfect match. Visit us at tuxedojunction.com.
Well, we're just about out of time, and time's running out for you to register for those free tickets to the Buffalo Bridal Expo that's happening in just 4 short weeks from today. So go online, click buffalobridalexpo.com and print out your tickets. Go ahead, we'll wait. That's buffalobridalexpo.com. It's buffalobridalexpo.com.
When you attend, you'll have a chance to meet with dozens of BBA member businesses. Taste their food, sit in the limos. Some of the best high-end limo companies are going to be there. And Ben, that's one of the main reasons Gus and I are going to the bridal show for our wedding in September. We need a good limo. You'll also see some of those beautiful gowns and tuxedos we showed you earlier and get really comfortable with the people who want to help make your wedding a success.
That's right. So on behalf of our title sponsors, Lucarelli's Banquets and Key Video Productions, thanks for watching. We'll see you next week right here at the same time.
Goodbye, everyone.